Okay, the next one is, the third blog post is professional reflection on co-teaching. So in this reflection, it's actually it's from one of Joe Robson's provocations over the last year. She asked a couple questions which are put in here. So you responded by adding a few things to the Padlet, which is collaborating. Hopefully other people have added more on, but the idea is that it's a shared and collaborative platform that's getting used for our professional development. The next thing you answered was the second question, which is reflecting on how you've enacted the 7 models of co-teaching. So what you've done is a little reflection here about the 7 models of co-teaching, and taken a screenshot of the definition of team teaching because that's the one that applies the most in ILC. You've done an overview of when you use other models. So 1 teach, 1 observe, 1 teach, 1 drift, and 1 teach, 1 support. So for example, at the beginning of the year, when you're running the induction program, or if you've got something else special going on like financial literacy or whatever. And then basically it explains why in your opinion using that particular model, the team teaching approach in ILC works, and something that you can do in the future, which might be actually be more deliberate about how we plan for targeting our learners. So because sometimes it is a little bit in ILC like you've both just got 2 classes within the one big class, which is effective for doing a lot of stuff, there might be ways that you can actually mix up your team teach or your co-teaching approaches to target learners in different ways that are most appropriate for that time. Okay, the PTCs this relates to are number 11, which is analyze and appropriately use assessment information which has been gathered informally and formally, because when you're team teaching and working with your kids one-on-one, you're actually working off of assessment information like personal observations or the kids' data in order to drive like how you group them for doing the actual teaching portion. The next PTC it relates to is PTC 4, which is demonstrating commitment to ongoing professional learning and development of professional practice. So you're demonstrating through this blog post that you are interacting in depth with the AC PLD program that CORE and AC are working with, and reflecting on your learning appropriately. And then the last PTC that this blog post relates to is PTC 8, which is demonstrating in practice your knowledge and understanding of how a konga learn, which is basically because you're touching on the fact that you're having one-on-one conversations, you're liaising and gathering informal assessment information, so from learner-led conversations, career planning, or from their pathways booklets, in order to inform the discussions that you're actually having in class, and that's how it meets PTC 8.